Sports fam, what's good? This is your CEO coming back with another edition of Random Thoughts. Sports fam, let me ask a question. Got a question for you, all of you all, so listen up. Growing up, the guy that I idolized as a boxer, I felt was the dangerous and most deadliest boxer I have ever saw at the time, was none other than Iron Mike Tyson. What plagues me about Mike Tyson as I grew older was that I looked at a lot of his earlier fights, and the guys that he was fighting, I mean, it's kind of like, if you go back and look at the fear on these guys' faces, it's almost like the fight was over with before it started. Mike Tyson would take advantage of that fear. He was like a bulldog. He would jump on it. He would end the fight as quickly as possible. And in some cases, it seemed like the guys that even put up a fight, it's like they knew they were defeated before they even stepped foot in the ring. Just another payday for these guys. You know, even the fight in 1990 that he lost to James Buster Douglas, I still felt that Tyson should have won that fight. Well, anybody with half a brain know that there was no way that James Buster Douglas should have defeated Mike Tyson. But he won the fight. I call it a fluke. Go on. Let's fast forward past, Mike Tyson's prison stint. He gets out, fights a guy by the name of Hurricane Peter McNeely. What happens? The same fear. McNeely was defeated before the fight even started, and Mike Tyson jumped on it and simply destroyed old boy. So, Bruce Seldon, he unifies the title against a guy named Bruce Seldon. Bruce Seldon, big guy, muscular guy, but he was scared. You could see the fear in his eyes. Even the punch that knocked this guy out was not a punch that would have knocked me out. I'm pretty sure it probably won't take much to knock me out, but I definitely wouldn't have got knocked out by the punch that Tyson threw against Seldon. So Tyson went on to unify the titles. Next match, Evander Holyfield. For the very first time, I saw a guy that was not afraid to go toe-to-toe with Iron Mike Tyson. The real deal, Evander Holyfield won his first bout. I mean, he dominated that fight. Gained the title. In the rematch, was winning again on all the scorecards. But of course, Mike Tyson ended up biting his ear. We all remember the whole ear biting incident. Some people say that Holyfield was headbutting during the fight that frustrated Mike Tyson. Yeah, there was some headbutting going on. But I still think that Tyson understood that Holyfield wasn't scared of him. Holyfield frustrated Mike Tyson, ended up knocking him out. And I think he kind of laid the blueprint for defeating Mike Tyson, because Tyson would go on to kind of decline really after that fight. He fought Lennox Lewis in a fight that Mike Tyson had been wanting for a long time. But Lennox Lewis here in Memphis, Tennessee, beat Mike Tyson from one end of the Pyramid Arena to the next end. So that fight was totally one-sided. Lennox Lewis won that fight. It was an embarrassment for Mike Tyson. But these two guys that I mentioned, Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield, showed no fear. So my question, sports fam, is this. If those guys that he fought earlier would have put up a better fight, or would have shown more confidence, because we talking about some big guys, like Frank Bruno was definitely bigger than Mike Tyson, more physically imposing, than Mike Tyson. Trevor Berbick was a big dude also, but Mike Tyson destroyed these guys. Now, some of these guys were scrubs. He would have wiped the floor with him anyway. Michael Spinks, he was a joke. But would Mike Tyson have won these fights so easily if these guys would have put up a better fight? Would not have shown so much fear? Help me answer that question, sports fam. I'm not really saying that's a right or a wrong on this question, but I want to hear from you all. Definitely from our sports fan boxing expert, our Vice President, Anwar Jameson. Fam, I need your opinion on this one, because you are indeed the boxing expert. Let me know what you think, sports fam. Holla at me. I'm out. Until next time, this has been Random Thoughts, and I am the CEO. Peace.